Today on Rappler. The Commission on Elections expresses concern over the sexually suggestive campaign jingle of Mocha Uson. A massive fire on Kanlaon volcano raises concerns for Negros Islands communities. Health advocates say Imee Marcos and Bong Revilla are hazardous to the health of the nation. And Narcos Mexico actor Manuel Masalva is now stable after a medical coma following illness after a trip to the Philippines. The Commission on Elections sends a letter to Manila Councilor candidate Mocha Uson expressing, quote, concern about the sexually suggestive parts of her campaign jingle. In the letter, Director Sonia W. Lozada says that while the Commission understands that political campaigns aim to grab attention and engage voters, they also emphasize the importance of being direct to the point in addressing voters. Mocha Uson's campaign jingle went viral because of its suggestive lyrics, Cookie ni Mocha ang sarap-sarap, or Mocha's cookie is delicious. A new resolution issued on Tuesday, April 8, lists moral doctrines, obscene publications, exhibitions, and indecent shows as prohibited acts during election activities. Lozada also says that sexually suggestive elements could distract from serious discussions on policy, governance, and the future of communities. Meantime, House Committee on Women and Gender Equality Chairperson Geraldine Roman also calls out Uson's campaign jingle, saying, quote, gender should not be used as gimmick. To help you make the best decision of who to vote for, we have all the information you need in one place, the Rappler election site. For comprehensive election guides and explainers to profiles of candidates, both national and local, we bring you a news feed of all the latest updates on voters' issues and campaign moments. Check it out at ph.rappler.com. A massive fire spreads on the eastern slope of Kanlaon volcano, raising concerns it could cross into the 6-kilometer danger zone and threaten nearby communities and the vulnerable biodiversity of Negros Island. Authorities say the fire, caused by hot debris from the volcano's eruption on Tuesday, April 8, is burning grass and trees near the crater and is hard to control. Task Force Kanlaon head Raul Fernandez says, quote, we cannot risk our men or firefighters to climb the area where the mountain blaze is currently occurring. It's really risky. Fernandez adds, we have no choice but to pray for rain or ask God for a miracle to help contain the ongoing Kanlaon fire. Concerned Moises Padilla Town Mayor Ella Celestina Garcia Yulo makes a plea on Facebook. She says, quote, Lord have mercy, God have mercy. We are fervently praying that He may put an end now to this Kanlaon crisis. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology says the April 8 eruption, which lasted 56 minutes, was the longest since Kanlaon became active again in 2024. Health advocates say that when it comes to taxing health hazards, re-electionist Senators Imee Marcos and Bong Revilla have prioritized the tobacco industry's interests over public health. Action for Economic Reform Syntax Coalition Fiscal Policy Team lead AJ Montesa says in a press conference that Senator Imee Marcos is known for her connections to the tobacco industry.
Madalas po siyang umaayon sa mga posisyon ng tobacco industry at ginagamit pa ang tobacco farmers para isulong ang interes ng industriya. Kahit pa ito ay may masamang epekto sa kalusugan ng mamamayan, lalo na sa mga kabataan.
The Marcoses have opposed tobacco taxes, believing that the extra taxes would not help the tobacco farmers and the industry. However, excise taxes support farmers, as Republic Act 7171 mandates that 15% of tobacco excise taxes be used for a special support fund for tobacco farmers. Imee Marcos also criticizes the, quote, not equal treatment of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products.
Si Senator Bong Revilla naman po ay bumoto at tumutol laban sa RA 10351 o yung syntax law noong 2012. Sa kanyang boto, naantala pa ang reforma na sana'y nagligtas ng maraming buhay mula sa sakit dulot ng paninigarilyo at pag-iinom ng alak.
Health advocates also warn that the Philippines is facing a smoking and drinking crisis. Narcos Mexico star Manuel Masalva is now in stable condition, his fellow actor Mario Moran said in an Instagram post. This after he was put in a medically induced coma upon falling ill following a trip to the Philippines. Masalva traveled to Dubai on March 18 after spending several weeks in the Philippines, where his manager Jamie Jaramillo Espinosa said he caught a severe bacterial infection. Espinosa told the Los Angeles Times that Masalva started feeling, quote, internal discomfort and pain within 2 days of arriving in Dubai. He adds that the actor had an emergency surgery on March 26 after doctors identified the type of bacteria. On March 27, the infection spread to his lungs, causing him to be placed in a medically induced coma. Meantime, in an interview with Teleradyo Servicio, Department of Health spokesman Albert Domingo says that when news of Masalva's health condition first came out, DOH Secretary Ted Herbosa directed the department to check the international health regulation systems. Domingo also says the actor might have caught the infection through food poisoning or swimming with an open wound. And that's today's wrap. I'm Michelle Abad. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.